Hey guys, what's going on? It is Thursday afternoon, August 6th, and I'm out here at the bunker silos. We're getting into August now, so that means we're working towards harvest. It's probably going to be another 3 weeks minimum. We'll kind of see depending on the weather. We're going to start with the middle bunker. Got all these tires in here. We've been working at stacking them some. Going to be working at that the next couple weeks. But at the end of this bunk, we have a bunch of junk silage piled, and I would like to get it cleared out of here so that we can let the rain wash the floor a little bit so that we don't have a mess. So what happens is we get some mold on top of the bunk, some spots, we fork it off, pile it to the side. We don't want to feed it to the cows, and it builds up here a bit. I don't have a field I can haul them on because all the fields have crops in them, so we either have to take it out to a meadow or just pile it somewhere. I have to figure that out. It's going to be a little more than manure spreader load, I think. This will be good because I want to see how that Kubota does with reaching over the edge of the manure spreader. So we might as well hook the spreader up and then we can see. We'll go ahead and put the John Deere on the spreader. With these tires sticking out the side of the spreader, you gotta have enough reach. Our New Holland does pretty good. I'm expecting the Kubota to do well, but yeah, I at least want to try it before we go and decide if we want to keep it or not. I don't mind piling junk feed at the end of the bunks because they are sloped down to the front of the bunk. The water will all run this way. Let's grab the Kubota, get the manure bucket on it. I wouldn't say the reach is better than our New Holland, but I don't think it's worse either. It's kind of a different design. With our other skid loader, the tires sit out farther in the front, so that's always what you're hitting is the tires. But this one, the front of the tires are basically even with the cab, so I feel like I'm driving a lot closer to the spreader. Just gotta get used to that, but it does reach out just about the same. actually did a good job. That manure bucket there doesn't have as long of a snout on it. If I had a little bigger bucket, I would be able to push it off the other side easily. Now I gotta find a place for this junk. This stuff wouldn't have very good fertilizer value. Usually we just spread it out in the field, it's thin and breaks down over time, but it's not a good fertilizer. I could spread it on the meadow. We have a small meadow up front of our farm, but I don't know if I really want it on there either. I guess we can take it out back where we pile some manure out of the heifer and dry cow barns. We'll take it and dump it there. This is not really ideal, but I really want to get this stuff out of the bunks. We'll just run it out on the floor. Gonna haul this all out as soon as we get corn off. This spreader is actually designed that you can remove these bolts and lift the beaters off the back, and then you just have a trailer that you can push out the back for transporting and piling manure. It's not really worth it for 2 loads. I'm not gonna mess with that today. Now there's a little bit of spoiled feed. There's also this manure piled here. I don't really like to put manure in the bunk. We definitely want to get that spot cleaned up good. I think I'll be okay with spreading this one in the meadow just because of the manure. It'll actually be good for it. Now if we get some rain, it'll wash some of that out. Gotta get it cleaned up in another month for harvest. It all fit in the last load. This stuff isn't too nasty. I'm gonna throw it into this meadow. Don't think it'll be a problem. Well, that job is done. I actually have some bad news to share with you guys. You know how my dad had hurt his shoulder like a month ago or so? It was getting better, but it kind of plateaued. It was still bothering him, so he went and got checked out. And turns out he has some serious damage in his shoulder and actually needed to get surgery, and actually had it yesterday. So he's already operated on and he's home. Yeah, he's gonna be out of work for at least a few weeks doing nothing at all, and then he can start doing one-arm work at some point. But it's kind of, yeah, it's gonna change things a little bit coming into the fall here with harvest and everything. I'm still planning to make as many videos as I can. I don't know how many that's gonna be. It's still a priority for me. Want to keep doing it, but I gotta make sure I take care of the farm first. And hopefully Dad will heal up and get back to work. They say 4 to 6 months for full recovery for the rotator cuff surgery, but I don't think it'll be that long until he's back to work some anyway. But yeah, not the best. It'll be all right. My uncle Nelson's gonna be helping with feedings, doing 3 mornings a week. And then we have Megan helping out with a lot of things in the parlor, calves and everything. And a couple other employees that are gonna be helping out with whatever we need. We have good people around us. That's the key. If you have good employees, that makes a big difference. So I'm just gonna finish out this video. Me and Dad were working on my office a bit more just 2 days ago, the day before he got his surgery. So I have some clips of that and I'll throw that in at the end of the video. Yeah, if you wanna hit the like button, make sure you do that. Helps my channel. So I appreciate all you guys. We'll see you later. How's it going, guys? So we've been getting hit with a hurricane today. Not too nasty, but got a good bit of rain. Feels a little bit better, or a lot better. It's been hot. Today it's in like the mid 70s, so it feels pretty good. I'm working on this room. I'm gonna go ahead and get the insulation on the inside, and then we'll be ready for the board on top. Went and bought us a slab stapler this morning. Should be nice. Starting to watch the church service. Insulation is put in. Now we're cutting boards, put on the walls. That's what it'll look like. Gonna have to still cut out for this box. But yeah, pretty cool.